Why would you do that to a child? God will punish you for this. You ripped a child out of what he considered a forever home. You're incredibly selfish and should be arrested. These are just a few of the thousands of hate comments flooding Myka Stauffer's Instagram account, forcing her to disable comments altogether. But how did it get this bad? How did a beloved YouTube mom turn into one of the most hated influencers on the internet? Myka was just a nurse from Ohio with a passion for YouTube, and in 2014, she started her own channel, which was mostly focused on weight loss videos at the time. But alongside this, she would start her own family channel, which started to gain traction, which featured her husband James Stauffer, and she was able to grow the family channel to around 300,000 subscribers, while her personal channel surpassed 700,000. But as her YouTube channel grew, she made a big decision by quitting nursing to pursue content creation full-time, by saying that her husband earned 3 times more than what she did, making the transition to full-time YouTube possible. And their content was performing pretty decently, pulling a couple 100,000 views per video. But in 2016, their family channel really started blowing off, with the birth of their 3rd child, with the viewership skyrocketing upward. But the success wasn't enough for Myka. So in 2017, they would make a huge decision in wanting to adopt a 4th child, which would turn out to be the worst decision of their career. Myka had always expressed a strong desire to adopt multiple children, 6 or 7 in fact, and she even told James that she wanted to adopt at least 1 kid that's from Africa. Weird, but good, I guess. But initially, James wasn't on board with the adoption, but Myka repeatedly bringing it up would make him give in to the idea. But the couple, instead of Africa, decided to adopt from China, a process they made sure to document every single part of, even before the adoption was finalized, which they were warned against doing as it could complicate things, but Myka and James didn't listen. All they saw was content, not just to grow their family, but to grow their own channels. In 2017, they found a little boy named Huxley, but there was one major complication. He had level 3 autism and sensory processing disorder, and a doctor even warned the couple that his condition was severe. And instead of reconsidering her adoption decision, Myka used this information to create content, posting videos like "My child is not returnable" and documenting every single step of the adoption journey. In total, they made 27 videos about Huxley's adoption, even starting a fundraiser in his name. And when they finally traveled to China to bring him home, they turned that into a travel vlog, and nothing was left out of the videos as well. Huxley's struggles, his meltdowns, his difficulty adjusting, it was all filmed and uploaded for millions to watch. Even his aggressive behavior on the first day of adoption was shared with the entire world, gaining upwards of 5.5 million views. And within a year of the adoption, Myka's channel doubled in size, jumping from 400k subscribers to 700k by 2020. And Huxley became the centerpiece of their content. His first Christmas, his bonding moments with his siblings, even his communication struggles and food insecurities. All of it was content. The more they exposed his private life, the more fame and money they got. And the Stauffers were raking in sponsorships from brands like Good America, Fabletics, and Drift. Their success even allowed them to purchase a $670,000 house in Columbus, Ohio, which is pretty close to where I live as well. But behind the scenes, it wasn't all well and sunshines, and people began to see a pattern. Videos focusing on their biological children was increasing, while Huxley's appearances were gradually decreasing. And one concerning video was posted on their YouTube channel where Myka was struggling to teach him sign language and then complaining about it on camera. But by December 2019, Huxley completely vanished from their content. The last video featuring him showed Myka rewarding him with treats for signing a word, something many people found dehumanizing. It was as if she was treating a dog, not raising a child. But months passed and followers started to ask, where is Huxley? And the comments of Myka's Instagram and YouTube were flooded with concerned messages, but instead of addressing them, Myka either ignored or deleted the comments. But on May 26th of 2020, Myka and James finally broke their silence in a video that shocked the entire internet. It was titled, "We Gave Him Away." They explained that Huxley had level 3 autism and below average IQ, which allegedly meant that he would never be able to attend college or even be potty trained. And the husband James also claimed that they were deceived in the adoption process, despite their own medical doctor warning them about Huxley's condition. They also admitted that they had actually rehomed him 4 months earlier, but they chose not to tell the audience to protect his privacy. And of course, no one was buying this. They had documented every single second of his life, and now suddenly they cared about his privacy. That's a load of bullshit. And even the viewers could know that, as they were frustrated, and they got backlash immediately and brutally. Hate comments started flooding their accounts, and Myka lost all of her sponsorships. And also there was an investigation on their parenting skills, which the Delaware County Sheriff's Office eventually released a statement saying that there was no legal wrongdoing and Huxley had been placed in a loving home. And although there was nothing illegal done, their audience was not happy at all. They started petitions and demanded that Myka's YouTube channel get demonetized, and also the removal of all of Huxley related content. And one of the petitions even gained 150,000 signatures. But that's not where it ends. They also created Instagram accounts dedicated to canceling Myka, which gained thousands of followers. People were hating on these people pretty bad, and even Myka started to realize this. She would go into a damage control state where she deleted all of Huxley's content and eventually shut down both her personal and her family channel. On June 24th, 2022, she resurfaced on Instagram with an apology, but by then the damage was done, and there was no way she was ever coming back from this. But that's where the drama ends. The internet get together and cancel a couple people that had to be cancelled. But where are they now? While Myka faded away from the internet and slowly pulled herself out from all the drama and stuff, James Stauffer, the husband, quietly escaped most of the backlash. And he has his own YouTube channel as well, where he makes car cleaning videos, and it's still active and thriving with over 1 million subscribers. And as for Huxley, thankfully he's in a much better place now, living in a stable, loving home, far away from the internet and exploitation of his life for money. But yeah, that's the video. If you like it, please subscribe. It helps out a lot, and thank you.